Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, now Carr. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Hey, 734.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 36 yards on the play. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Come here.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Get out of there.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
All right.
32 yards. And the Saints need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. So that a very nice-looking touchdown run.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday. And he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Kick the ball, nigga.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Stop.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. And the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Right on.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Partner, I think this will want to ride very simply because he underestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Come here. Economic change. Come here.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
It's okay. You don't like that and do that. Come here, right. Come on, Ray.
Coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got it made complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Once again, it's Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert. 37 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Come on.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Now Thomas will come in motion right.
29.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. There's Chris Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey.
You're mine. 93. 734.
Throwing now is Carr. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
That was he trying to do. As soon as he gets up, stop playing.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. No need to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Oh, my God.
4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious
Hey.
decision to go for it. Doesn't pan
If
out.
you're not crying, you
The
just make
Saints
it
are
over.
going to get it back and in great shape.
Kill. 6-18. What's up?
Carr now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight, planted their feet, and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a play fake. Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
throwing his car on third down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
I'll get on to the line, man.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And the drive will begin after 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Oh, he shoves himself free.
63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They'll still on the ground with Swift. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Hurts. Pulled in by Brown toward the sideline. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now it's 3rd and 3.
You want to go rotate.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
DeAndre Swift
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Eagles get a bit closer. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Hold on to that.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
That's DeMario Davis navigating his way into the backfield for a tackle for loss.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
This is Smith with the ground.
And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Right back to Swift again on second down. And that one blown out quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he shortened the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
You got it.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half. So make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And now they're in the hurry-up. First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass
hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Somebody playing up there, I'm finna get their ass whooped.
Who's playing up there, dude?
Why am I continuing to do that? Look.
I don't know, but I just told you to come off the game.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Hey, the dash, she going to put some murk in it.
93. 93.
In motion right, Olave. Play action. Now it's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. They took away his intended
Man,
read.
shut up!
And
All
almost
right.
dared to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Here.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Express.
Here's Carr. That is Holden.
No, bro.
Touchdown, New Orleans. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Oh, dear.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense... Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On play action, it's Carr. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd down, Kamara. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here is 3rd and 5. To throw his Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. Yeah, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
White.
Carr.
Bro.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Coming left is Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. And we've got them now.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Making 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Saints are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
They go play action with Hurts.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts.
Smith catches left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 9. Swift going to try at the middle.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lasted one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith.
42 yards.
And the Eagles have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, well, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
Carr going to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
It's Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, what a pick, what a pick, what a pick.
Down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down.
That penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. It's caught. Smith. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing is Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Good, set.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now, this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Don't put that bitch up there and she get picked.
Carr going to look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Wow, he was going to grab that bitch.
But now this game is over. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the...